Welcome to WAC Basketball Preview Day. I'm Kendra Sheehan, presented by Hercules Tires. We're joined with New Mexico State women's basketball program head coach Brooke Atkinson with her 5th season with the Aggies, and Sophia Anusa, junior guard. First, I want to talk to you, Coach. Relocated last season, you were playing games at a local high school. How excited are you for the atmosphere and getting the chance to play inside the Pan Am Center?
We're really excited. It's been about 2 years since we've been able to play at home and with our Aggie fans. So, we couldn't be happier to just obviously walk down from our locker room or offices to the Pan Am and not have to relocate to Arizona or Texas. So we're very happy to be here.
I want to talk about Sophia Anusa sitting right here. Talk about what type of an impact player she has been for your program and what you are expecting from her this season.
Every year Sophia's been better. When she came in as a freshman, she was just really solid. Every day she gave us the same thing. She showed up and she was just really consistent. Specifically defensively, she was one of our better defensive players as a freshman, and that's what got her into the lineup. And then, going into her sophomore year, she really, just obviously she needed to work on stretching the floor, being able to shoot it a little bit better. And she really worked on that because she's always had her athleticism and being able to get to the bucket. But then obviously stretching the floor, which she did that last year. And so now, my biggest thing to her every day is that, you're the one that everybody kind of knows that, she's our only, double figure scorer coming back. And so every day she's still very consistent, but now, she has to be a little more, vocal, and that's not necessarily her style. But, I look at her if a play goes wrong and I'm like, come on, get your team together. So she's just, got to make steps in that area, but every day she's still our steady. She's still our constant. And that's just what I respect about her so much. She leads by example every day, not super vocal, but, great leader in that sense.
Sophia, last time that you played in the Pan Am Center was your freshman year. What is it going to mean for you to suit up and be able to play a true home game in front of the fans?
It's going to mean a lot, actually. It's been a long time coming, and I feel also like the energy in the Pan Am helps us a lot. We had a rough year last year, not the result we were expecting at all, but I'm looking forward to the season a lot.
I know it's early in the season, but what have you liked that you've seen from your team in practices so far?
The tempo. I feel like we have players in different positions. We've been having a lot of struggles as usual with injuries and stuff, but I see my teammates stepping up, playing positions that they're not necessarily comfortable with, but they're doing a great job. And I'm just excited to get out there and play with them.
Do you feel like this team is ahead of where you were starting at this point last season?
Definitely. I mean, just knowing that we were able to play here in Pan Am also impacted us a lot. But knowing that we might actually have a shot this year to play here, we're all excited, and we're so strong in different positions, all from the 1 to the 5. So I really believe we're going to have a great season this year.
Coach Atkinson, you utilized the transfer portal quite a bit in the offseason. How quickly do you expect those newcomers to contribute on the floor?
Immediately, as long as they're healthy. Immediately, they will impact our lineup, our team, and I think that's kind of what it's for. But I've really liked what I've seen so far from our transfers, whether it's grad transfer portal. I like what I've seen so far.
You added some front court depth, which is something that you've been searching for. How do you feel like that will change this team?
I think it just changes, in the sense we've been an athletic team. We want to get out. We want to spread the floor and get to the bucket. And I think we've just added a dimension. Last year, defensively, we were decent inside in the post, but we got outweighed about 30 pounds every game, And so that was one of the big things that we wanted to change a little bit, and just being able to match up. We're not going to get away from our athleticism, but obviously just being able to match up a little better in the post, and I think we're a little bit more inside out than we've been in the past.
Losing Prince, who is your leading scorer, averaging 12 points a game, who needs to step up and fill that hole?
I mean, Sophia, in the sense she's our next person up. Again, I think it's going to be collectively. Bigay Sar, she goes by KB. Obviously she gives us a really big presence in the post. And we have some returners that know what we want, know what to do. And so I think, again, it's going to be a collective effort. It's kind of early right now in the sense to know who's going to step in, but we're very heavy in the backcourt as well. And so I kind of expect we'll switch up lineups, maybe playing 2 bigs, maybe playing 4 guards, and just kind of see how we, kind of move through the early parts of the season.
Sophia, defense, an area of focus for this team, avoiding sending your opponents to the free throw line. How much has this team bought into getting better on the defensive side of the ball?
A lot. We're hearing a lot from coach. Defense is going to get you on the court, and we always hear we're not going to outscore any team. So we got to play defense, and the offensive side of the basketball is going to take care of itself. So it's an important thing, and I think that all my teammates are really focused and know that defense is like the important stuff with getting on the court and with our team. Yeah.
What area of your game has been your biggest focus in the off season and leading up to this season?
Obviously getting better at defense, even better. You can always get better. And also make sure that I also get stronger on the offensive side of the basketball, getting rebounds and being strong to the basket.
Coach, what else has been an area of focus for this team as you head into this year?
Oh, I would say, we focus a lot defensively because I feel like, each end kind of plays a part in each other. And so last year we struggled. We turned the ball over a lot, way more than I would like. And so we really focused on just being solid offensively, not giving the other team extra possessions, whether that's, we're turning the basketball over, putting them on the free throw line, or, giving them extra possessions on the offensive end, boards. And so, we just talk about being consistent on both ends of the floor. And we can't be great yet if we're not solid, if we're just basic and solid, and we can advance. And so, we try to break it down in just basic, simple terms for all of us, coaches and the kids, and just, one step at a time, and those 3 areas, are our real focus, turnovers, free throws, and offensive boards.
Coach Atkinson, thank you. Sophia, thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm going to turn it over to Michael Navarrete and let the rest of the media have a chance to ask you guys some questions. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks.